movie The Social Network turns Mark Zuckerberg into a hero, and all of his acolytes are more or less on board for his heroism as a computer programmer, as a visionary. How do you feel about that movie? I know it's often thought of as fiction, but you're denouncing the whole process of Facebook, etc., which I happen to dislike, but they made him into a hero, and I think he remains to be kind of heroic in a lot of ways. Yeah, I got it.
Well, first of all, I'm in a funny position because I'm not anti-Facebook exactly. The people who made it are friends of mine, and I'd like them to be successful. I just want them to do better, and I just always argue with them in the same way I'd argue with you about it. I'm not denouncing it. I just think they're not doing as well as they could. I don't think he thinks it made him a hero. I think he feels like he was really shat upon by it. And I know Sean Parker wasn't too happy with his portrayal in it. I don't know. I think they tried to cut a perfect line down the middle there so that people might perceive it either way. I think that's part of the trick of that script, which showed a lot of craft.
Maximize the audience.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's a funny thing. Like, you could say that script, in a way, was playing with the audience in the same way that Facebook does, because it was sort of saying, who's out there in the audience, and how are we going to target this thing so it just splits into a pea. And so, in a funny way, it was like the thing it was criticizing, but anyway, that goes on forever.
I would like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because the thing that I most wonder over and doubt is this portrayal of the algorithms behind Facebook as being this genius.
Oh, no, that's all.
That to me, I mean, that, I'm sorry, this isn't really that hard.
Nah, nobody, nah.
And that was sort of, they're sitting there on these, algorithms, symbolic logic, and you're like, no, I'm sorry.
No, this is a bit of a scam. I mean, it's okay, it's a scam with a link. It's not like anybody, look, everybody knows. Okay. Oh, God. So, look, there is some impressive tech and some good math in some of these things. Google more so than Facebook, probably, but the thing is, the point is just to lock people into an information system, and all this hoodoo-voodoo around the algorithm, like these dating services where they're supposed to have the algorithms that match people. Everybody knows that's bogus. Nobody. Can I just tell one quick story? At UC Berkeley, we have this thing where engineering students are supposed to learn to be entrepreneurs, right? So they present a business case, so they can practice what it would be like to pitch a venture capitalist, and it's a good skill for them to have. And so I had a trio of engineering grad students, and we came to, okay, here's our elevator pitch. You're a guy, you're in a bar. There's attractive girls at the bar, they're unattached, they look like they're interested. You get on your mobile phone and you enter into our network. Hey, there's unattached girls here. All the other guys, you should come here because there's girls here. And so I said to them, okay, wait a second. Is there the slightest chance ever that there would be good information on this thing? And they said, no, of course not. And I said, so what's the business plan? And they'll say, no. It'll always have wrong information, but it'll run on hope. And I said, you guys get an A+. And they've all gone on to great careers. And that is what Intel works these days. I mean, that's how it happens. Yeah.
So I don't spend a lot of time on computers, whether it's hiking or book reading, the kinds of live music. But I entered my information for one Facebook colleague who asked me to join. He's a first responder like I am, and he was going to show everybody photos of rescuing dogs and cats from burning buildings. So I entered my information, and then the next thing I knew, there were all these photos that came up of people that wanted to be friends. Some of them I knew, and I didn't know how they got these people's photos, and some of them was like my neighbor's daughter, who cat sits for me sometimes, but I don't have any, And then I get information, and then I didn't respond to that because it freaked me out a little bit. And then I got invitations from like a neighbor to be on LinkedIn. And then all of a sudden I got all these LinkedIn people that wanted to LinkedIn, whatever that means. And then the next thing happens that didn't do anything. Several times a week I get something that people are waiting for you. And I'm like, well, let them go away. I don't know. So how do you get off of these? I didn't enter into LinkedIn. I didn't respond to any, but all these friends are waiting for me. And I don't want to. How do I get off of that again?
Well, the whole idea is to draw in the biggest crowds possible. So it's, quantity, quantity, quantity. It's all about saying everybody's there, you can sell ads. It's the only way they're making money is, biggest audience possible. So the way it works is if you're there and then there's an overlap between anyone you know, people are out there trawling for friends.
That's really
That's the thing you
crazy.
need to understand.
I didn't put a photo
Everyone
in
wants to
mine.
have 1,000 or 10,000 friends.
Yeah, I know.
So, they keep sending me these things. These are people you might want to know.
Right.
These are people who might be your friends. You have 10 friends in common. And it's relentless. And the only way is to, delete.
How do you get off of the thing so you don't get these constant people waiting for you?
You can just put a filter that automatically trashes anything that has the words Facebook or LinkedIn in it. That's what I did.
Put a filter on
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Just
I'll figure out
just
how to
have
do
it
that.
go to trash.
Put a filter on it.
Yeah, totally.
I just want to get back off of it.
Well, you can cancel your account. Just go there and cancel your account.
There's no way to do that.
There's,
A link to follow to do that.
just look for the online seppuku link.
It feels very aggressive. It feels very aggressive to me though.
Well, even LinkedIn will still, you'll be pestered with people wanting to join you with LinkedIn. I don't know, yeah. And the funny thing is I'm not on those things and I can't determine any deficit in my life at all.
It's time consuming.
You don't sense the hole in your heart.
I don't think so. I'm getting, I talk to young people a lot who want, somebody will say, how do you write a book? And they'll say, I've gotten all these Facebook people and I'm getting them to help me write my book. And I'll say, it depends what you want in life, but if you want to do something that's different from other people, if you want to invent your own life, find something that's somehow distinctive or personal, then don't do exactly what everybody else is doing. It's just that simple. Just find some other way. But there is no other way. But there is.
You have to share everything.
Uh-huh.
Everything must be shared, otherwise it hasn't been experienced.
So,
Would your suggestions to improve Facebook, you mentioned them as a possibility. You had friends, you seemed neutral on it, you hope they could do things better. Would they change Facebook such that you would ever consider joining it?
yeah,
what would they
absolutely.
be?
The moment Facebook is making a lot of people rich and recreating the middle class, I'm on it. Seriously, and that's actually serious. I actually, if we're optimizing the world just to concentrate wealth and shrink the economy overall, then computer networking is a disaster. So it's a very simple answer and a completely sincere one.
All right. I think we should probably end it right there.
Wrap it up.
Absolutely, because
That was quite fast.
It really did.
it usually does, and I think the vodka in these bottles does.
There's one final thing that needs to be said. Buy books. This is called a bookstore.
Halo.
Purchase books while here.
And you all these
We will like you. Okay.
We also have copies of Ziziva.
That's true.
That's right.
That's convenient. Thank you. Yes, we do. And, I think Ellen and Daryl will be happy to sign anything you buy. Literally, it doesn't have to be their book. They'll still sign it.
Yes.
But it's cooler if it actually is.
For you.
Yes, yes. And so anyway, well, thank you very much.